What up, this is Rama Screen covering movies, TV, and entertainment, and here's my review of The Hitman's Wife's Bodyguard. Hey, before you watch my review, please subscribe to my channel, press that like button, ring that bell so you can get notified whenever I post new videos. And if you'd like to help support this channel, please do so at patreon.com/ramascreen. That's patreon.com/ramascreen. Let's rock this. I think I liked this sequel just as much as I did its predecessor. Not more, not less, but on a par. The story is a bit too drawn out and convoluted, and Antonio Banderas plays the most uninteresting, most one-dimensional Bond villain-esque character ever. But the action and the comedy and the banters are still wild enough to get you through to the end zone. Now, Salma Hayek really takes the word wife in that title to heart. My goodness, that woman has no filter and I love it. She steals and dominates every scene, even as the film continues to treat Ryan Reynolds like he's some kind of a human tetherball. Simply put, if you like the first film, you're gonna enjoy this one. But I wouldn't necessarily use the word better to describe it. Written by Tom O'Connor and Philip Murphy and Brandon Murphy and directed by Patrick Hughes, in The Hitman's Wife's Bodyguard, the world's most lethal odd couple, Bodyguard Michael Bryce and Hitman Darius Kincaid, are back on another life-threatening mission. Still unlicensed and under scrutiny, Bryce is forced into action by Darius's even more volatile wife, the infamous international con artist Sonia Kincaid. As Bryce is driven over the edge by his two most dangerous protectees, the trio get in over their heads in a global plot and soon find that they are all that stand between Europe and a vengeful and powerful madman. Starring Ryan Reynolds, Samuel L. Jackson, Salma Hayek, Antonio Banderas, and Morgan Freeman. While there are several funny moments in this film, but the one that cracks me up the most is the fact that director Patrick Hughes always finds any excuse to do explosions. He's probably just one movie away now from turning into a wannabe Michael Bay. And the way that that whole thing is done is ridiculous. And so that becomes a hilarious pattern throughout the film, but it might get overwhelming to some audiences. As I implied earlier, The Hitman's Wife's Bodyguard simply lives by the rule of, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They even rehash some of its signature style, such as the nuns and getting thrown out of the front shield window. The only difference is, instead of a shouting match between two people, now it's a shouting match between three people. And I cannot stress this enough. Salma Hayek's loud performance dwarfs Ryan and Sam Jackson, steamrolling and smashing everything in her path. And if you didn't have an opinion about Salma Hayek's boobs before, she will make you have an opinion about them. The script does its best to maintain that whole hitman bodyguard dynamics. Even though with the con woman thrown into the mix, they're all now morphing into your typical generic anti-heroes saving the day from the big bad flamboyant guy, while Sonia and Darius are mulling over the prospect of having their own family. Michael Bryce is dealing with purpose crisis. Between the three of them, there's enough power to jumpstart a pickup truck. So even if everything about this movie fails, if you've come just to watch Sam, Ryan, and Salma do what they do best, then you're gonna be just fine.